The last gift. Lila always loved Christmas, but this year was different. Her parents were stuck at work, and she was spending the holidays alone in the family's old countryside cabin. They promised to join her by the 25th, but December 24th felt endless. As snow blanketed the world outside, Lila lit the fireplace and unwrapped the small pile of gifts her parents had sent ahead. Among the neatly wrapped boxes, one stood out, poorly wrapped, with faded paper and no tag. Curious, she opened it first. Inside was a wooden music box, intricately carved with tiny snowflakes and deer. When she turned the crank, a hauntingly beautiful tune played, but something about the melody sent a chill down her spine. Shrugging it off, Lila placed the box on the mantel and moved on to the next gift. That night, as the snowstorm raged, Lila woke to a faint sound. At first, she thought it was the wind, but as she listened, she realized it was the music box. The eerie melody drifted through the cabin, even though she was sure she'd left it closed. Annoyed and unnerved, Lila got out of bed and walked to the living room. The music box sat on the mantel, its crank turning on its own. "Must be broken," she muttered, slamming the lid shut. She turned to head back to bed, but her foot caught on something. Looking down, she saw a small wooden toy, a carved deer that hadn't been there before. Frowning, she picked it up. It felt cold, unnaturally so. Lila placed the toy back on the mantel, next to the music box, and returned to bed. She woke again to the sound of the music box, louder now, almost frantic. When she entered the living room, her breath caught. The carved deer was no longer on the mantel. It was on the floor, its head turned toward her. Beside it were more wooden toys, a tiny sled, a snowman, a pair of children's boots. "What the hell?" Lila whispered. The music box lid creaked open, and the crank began to spin violently. The melody warped, growing chaotic. Suddenly, the fireplace roared to life. The shadows in the room twisted, and from the flames, a figure began to emerge. It was made of ash and wood, its body creaking like old timber. Its face was featureless, save for hollow eyes that devoured the light. Lila stumbled back, heart pounding. "You! Open the gift!" the figure rasped, its voice like crackling wood. I didn't know," Lila stammered. The figure reached out a long, splintered arm. "Return what is mine." Panicking, Lila grabbed the music box and threw it into the flames. The creature screamed, a sound so piercing it made her ears ring. The toys burst into flames, one by one, until the room was filled with smoke. Lila ran outside, barefoot in the snow, as the cabin erupted into a blazing inferno. When the firefighters arrived the next morning, there was nothing left of the cabin but smoldering ruins. They found Lila shivering by the road, clutching a single object in her hands. The music box. It was untouched, its melody faintly playing in the cold morning air. Don't forget to like, comment, and follow.